live. We are live. Hi, everyone. This is NazTalk. Welcome. So today we're going to have a very special guest. Very special guest. Very special guest. As I'm on live now I'm live. Hi. Welcome to NazTalk. My first thing of live, you guys, and I'm doing not great, but it's okay. Hello, everybody. This is NazTalk, live on Friday nights, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Welcome. Today we have a special guest, Omar Bullock. We're just going to wait a few minutes for him to come on. In the meantime, please let me know if you guys can hear the music. Let me know. Also, we are live via Instagram and via TikTok. So it's a pretty exciting night. And also today, you guys, is February 5th. So if you aren't wearing red, it is the Heart Foundation in the States. So wear red to represent. Please and thank you. Also, any questions you have? Yes. Cake a Deer. I am on Instagram Live, and I'm also on TikTok Live. So this is the first time I'm doing both at the same time. Hi, Snowfilm20. Hey, Jessie Wonder Woman. How you doing? Mizzy Appeal. How's it going? We're just waiting for our special guest. Give him a moment or two for him to pop in, and we can start. How is everyone doing tonight? Hi, Instagram. Yes, Fluffy Wolf Island. Caribou saying hi from TikTok. I also have we got quite a few people popping in on TikTok right now. This is going to be a big night, you guys. Lots of questions. The best thing about it is you guys can ask your questions, and we will do our best to answer them. So don't get discouraged if I don't see it, or if Omar does not see it. Please don't get discouraged. We will get through all the questions bit by bit. Okay. How you guys doing on TikTok? If you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at the screen for TikTok. So don't. Hey, Fluffy Wolf. Hi. If you guys want to switch over to Instagram, you guys are more than welcome too. It's the same name as I have, Naz Mimi. This is what I'm doing it. Hey, so our special guest has arrived. So again, hello everybody. This is NazTalk, live on Friday nights via TikTok and Instagram. What up? Today we have live a very special guest and a dear friend. Pretty cool, down to earth, very humble, sexy smile. It's Omar Bullock. Let's give him a few minutes to come on. Oh, you guys are moving on from, hey, Omar Bullock, what's up, my friend? So this awesome guy, you guys, is a coming up awesome actor. He's doing great. He has some few things coming out. Omar, how are you tonight? How you doing?
I am good. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fantastic, you know.
You finally wearing your glasses. You can see.
I can see, yes. I'm always going blind. I gotta get contacts. I think this is my thing.
Contacts.
Yes, I do need my contacts. So, first of all, Omar, so we're on live for Instagram, and we're also live on TikTok. So we're gonna be having questions from here and I'm gonna point here, but you can see my little screen here from here.
I see it. Down there.
So down there, this is it. Yes. So I'm quick looking down, and I'm seeing. Oh, okay. So someone's gonna do a quick painting. All right, that's gonna be very interesting. So Omar, first question: you've been an actor for roughly how long?
I'll say 5 years. It's probably been longer, but it kind of switches around depending on like my mood, I guess. Always change my start date.
Always, that's okay.
Because sometimes I start from when it actually hit me, and then sometimes I start when I actually started auditioning or when I started taking classes. So it varies.
nice. That also goes into what inspired you to get into acting?
What inspired me to get acting?
Hmm.
It was always in me. I say in high school, elementary school, I was always joking around, always uh, just always not being a class clown. I wasn't that bad, but I was
Okay.
kind of the shy kid. But I would always joke around with people. I would always do impressions, so I would be like the shy kid. But I would do like one joke to like a few people, and I'll say the joke, and like, oh snap, you hear what he said? Do it again, do it again. I'm like, uh. So then I had to do it for everybody because now everybody's watching me now. When it was
That's
only meant for
awesome.
a couple of people, and then people were like,
Hmm.
come on, come gather around the campfire, listen to
Yeah,
what he
yeah.
said. So that's how
Oh,
I got into it,
wow.
watching movies. My dad, he got me into watching like movies like pretty early on. Three Stooges, which is my
Oh, that's a
favorite,
good
one of
movie.
my
That's a
favorite
good movie.
comedian actors. He got me into watching fantasy movies, like Willow, 1980s movies, Labyrinth. There's all kind of movies. So I mean, I didn't know that's what I wanted to do back then, but looking back,
Hmm.
it kind of like comes back full circle of me doing that.
That's amazing. I mean, it's amazing getting into uh acting and also with high school. That's funny. A lot of people, it's the whole story of high school just joking around and it wasn't
Yeah,
intentional.
I didn't think I was
So,
gonna be. I didn't have the idea of being an actor in high school for some reason. They had like stage plays at high school,
mhm.
but I didn't have any like desire to do it. But I mean, if I did, I probably wouldn't. I probably been too embarrassed because I was too uh, insecure. Probably think about what other people were saying to me. Oh, he's in a Cats play. Oh, look at him wearing
Right,
tights.
right.
So
Okay.
I didn't have those ideas. I was always played sports, football, basketball, ran track. That was what my
Okay.
thing was.
Okay. Sorry. I didn't realize. Sorry on TikTok.
Mhm.
Uh, they just couldn't hear. I realized because I was wearing headphones. Okay. So testing. Can you guys hear me?
Cut.
Can you guys hear Omar?
Mulligan.
Okay. So we're
Can
gonna
you hear me?
put you up. Me, 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 me,
me.
me, me,
Can you hear
me.
me?
Okay. Can you guys hear him? There we go. Success.
Everybody
Sorry,
can
I didn't
hear
mean to
me.
cut you
Can
there.
you hear me?
But so Omar was explaining how what inspired him to be an actor started with high school and how something that turned into a fun joke, entertaining his friends, became into his passion. And how did you know that you wanted to be an actor? Was it when you were in high school and you're doing the jokes with your friends, or a little bit later
No,
on?
years later, probably years later. Like I said in high school, just joking. High school, grade school, elementary school, whatever, joking around, doing impressions of different people, different
Mm-hmm.
movies,
Right,
different movies and stuff like that. Um, in grade school, we did like me and my friends like we would like do like improv stuff, like joking around and stuff like that.
right,
I
right,
think it
right.
probably didn't hit me until like maybe 5 6 years ago. Yeah,
You guys, sorry, technical difficulties tonight. 5 6 years ago.
5 6
Okay,
years ago.
that's pretty. And then you also mentioned a few of the movies that you're in right now. You're in Regrets, which is still in production. When
Yeah.
is that movie coming out?
When does that come? I have no idea when it's coming out. So because we're still in production right now, I actually have
Mm-hmm.
to be on set tomorrow and this weekend. Well, tomorrow is the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and then the last day of filming is the 27th. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. How can you tell us a little bit about Regrets? What's that movie about?
Regrets is exactly what the title is about. Regrets. My character is the father of this young girl who has been going through the system, child services. And the reason why she's doing that is because it's my fault. It's because I'm her father.
Right.
My character's been in jail for like 8 years for,
Mm-hmm.
selling drugs, assault. And her mom died. I don't want to give away the whole story, but anyway, her mom died.
Right.
And ended up overdosing on the drugs that I sold. And this is just on the street, and I'm in prison, and I get out, and now it's time for me to step up and do what's right for my daughter, but my daughter doesn't want to have anything to do with me. So I'm fighting to get her forgiveness so that I can forgive myself, because that's the only way that I can have true to forgive myself is for her to forgive me. So I'm just seeking peace and just trying to get her approval and her forgiveness within this film. So it takes us through a journey. So I'm excited to finish this.
Okay, so we have a question here.
What up? What up? What up?
Next question is, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue. Blue. I don't know why. I don't know. This is so cliche. Males in blue. I don't know. Blue is my favorite color.
Males in blue. No, I don't think it's males in blue. I think blue is universal. I think a lot of people like the color blue.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Blue is my favorite color. I don't know why.
The other films that you've done, there's one that you put up that's on YouTube. You said right now, Unlawful Choices.
Unlawful Choices. Yes.
So, what's that movie about?
It's a crime movie. It's pretty much I play the bad guy in the movie, which is pretty fun because I would not hurt a fly or a net. I probably hurt something small, but not in that type of manner. So it's a crime drama, pretty much, and it has detectives and they're going around trying to catch criminals, and I'm one of the criminals within the film. So it's on YouTube right now. I don't want to spoil these films. I mean, so I just give a little snippet, just generic snippets. It's on YouTube right now. It's called Unlawful Choices.
Okay, everybody. So how it's going to work is I'm going to post the links. If you guys follow us on Instagram, I will post you the link on the bottom of this interview, and you guys can check out the links of these films, and you guys can check them out and see how they are. They're really good. I actually like them. They're really good. Is it tricky to film due to COVID, especially now?
Well, with the films I've been on, we've been doing people. If you want to be on set, you have to have a COVID test. You have to have proof of a COVID test. And there's always this social distancing, and you got to. Of
course.
And I think what's tricky is especially for the filmmakers to find a location that will allow you to film due to COVID, because some locations aren't really open or comfortable with, renting out or letting you use their facility for COVID. So it is kind of tough in that manner. But as far as right now, the filmmakers and the directors, the production is taking the proper steps to try to prevent people from getting sick. Like if you're sick, you got to let them know. Like anybody coughing, they check your temperature. If you have any sign of sickness, don't come on set, because we're not trying to spread that. So.
Right, exactly. I understand.
But the films that I've been on, they've been pretty good as far as staying safe and keeping our distance from each other.
Like totally knocking on wood, right? And lots of good positive energy, just to kind of just so you guys can finish. Any tips or hints for anybody out there because I'm getting a lot of questions from here on TikTok and here on Instagram, tricks, and one of the main question is, let me scroll down. Oh my goodness, everybody, what's going on here?
What's going on, everybody?
What's going on? Hold on. Oh, here it is. So, don't mind me, you guys. This is a little. Any advice for a student taking an acting career?
A student, so I'm assuming that they're in class. They're taking acting classes, right? Advice: stay in class. That's it. I mean, that's what I've been doing. That's the only way you're going to really learn is by taking classes, studying, not only taking classes, but studying on your own, do your own research. Whatever actors that you admire, or whatever actors that you think are good or great, I would look at the great actors. Anybody you think is great, study them. Find out what makes them great. See, watch their movies, pay attention, watch a scene, watch the actor, and you'll say to yourself, why is this believable? Like, what are they doing that's believable in this scene? So, tips: stay in class. There's no tricks. You just have to work. You gotta work on monologues constantly. If I were you, starting off, I would start off with one monologue and work that. That monologue. Try to find a monologue that suits you. Work it, bring it to class, and the teacher will critique the stuff that's in the stuff that you're doing within your monologue. So always go to class.
Right.
Always read. Always have an imagination. Reading sparks your imagination. The more you read, the more you're observant of people, the more you pay attention, can help you to be a better actor. So stay in class and just, study. Just constantly study.
Okay, you guys got that? Oh, we have someone. Kuka food.
The
I'm
question
sorry.
is, I have a question.
I know, but what's your question, my dear? Okay, you guys, let me break it down to you. If you guys have a question, write your question. If you have a question, I'm saying also on TikTok, if you guys have a question, write it out. I will pass on this question from TikTok. On Instagram, we both see the questions, so it'll make it a bit easier.
Oh, another tip: drink a lot of water.
Drink a lot.
Drink a lot of water.
That's it. Yeah, drink a lot of water. I'm guessing. Is it true though? When you're acting, that you guys are laughing at each other, you guys are enjoying each other's company, you guys are. It's like a big family. Is that true?
You talking about when you're on set, or you talking in class or something?
On set.
Yeah. It's you're having fun. You're hanging out with these people. I think that's the best way you build chemistry is to just try to make it lighthearted. I mean, even though this is my profession and this is actor's profession, like you still want to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be uptight. You want to be loose on set, because that when you're loose, you create a good environment.
Right.
So just like in my class, like we're like a big family. Like we're all cool together. We spend so many hours together that we become so comfortable, because you want to have that chemistry on set. You not only off screen, but on screen. So you want to have both chemistry, and that chemistry off screen and on screen. You don't want to have that tension, because you're not gonna have fun.
I remember you were mentioning that when you're saying studying on your monologue, you're studying the essence of the character.
Yes. So when you pick out a monologue, I would, read it a few times and just figure out what it's about. Figure out what is it saying. My suggestion would try to pick a monologue from a play, or pick a monologue that already has a story behind it, so that you can connect it. Or if you pick a random monologue,
right,
create your own backstory for it so that it can make sense to you, and try to figure out what the monologue is saying, and then you relate to whatever the monologues relate to my life. Okay, what is this character saying? Okay, he said this. All right, has it been any point in my life have I felt this way? And then you try to go back and think about a time in your life you felt that way, and you try to connect it so that the monologue can come off real, so it won't just come off fake, but you'll actually know what you're saying. And that's what happens a lot of times, like when you present a monologue at first,
Right.
it just comes off flat. It's because you don't know what it's really saying. But once you study, and that's why acting is not, trust me, acting is hard. It's not easy.
I can see that.
Especially if you want to be great. You gotta constantly be working on your craft. It's like, it's not easy. It's like you see like basketball players like Steph Curry, who is shooting like with ease. I'm like, yo, how is he doing this? Because he practices, and he practices. Like this, when you see the stuff on screen that actors do on screen, you be like, yo, like, I can do this. Like, you have people say, I can do this. It's easy. No, it's not easy. Like, it is so hard. Like, it's easy to, I'll say this. It's easy to do, but like, if you want to be like great and you want people to believe you,
right?
You want to maneuver fluidly within a scene, like you gotta constantly be working. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to be great. I'm trying to be great. I don't want to be famous, but I want to be great. I don't necessarily want to be famous.
That's a good quote. That's a good quote. I want to be famous. No, I want to be famous.
I don't want to be famous.
I don't want to be famous, but I want to be great. I like that quote.
Yeah.
I don't want to be famous. I want to be great. Hear that, you guys? That's actually something good to follow, especially in the acting industry. It seems like it is a lot of work. It is. I've always assumed, because acting, like people, it just comes to them so easily how they are.
Yeah. Yes. People have natural talent. Don't get me wrong. They're like naturally talented people. Like we all have like a talent in us, especially with actors. And I see it's another great actor on here, Nathaniel. For real, he's a dope actor too. So check him out. I've seen his work from Philadelphia. He's got some good work. He's next up.
He's next up.
You, brother. You next up.
Oh shoot! We gotta be ready, you guys.
He's next up. So, but yeah, everybody it's a natural talent within acting, but that's that raw talent. Like you still have to mold and craft that talent. Like it's not just, you can't just rely on like your talent alone, but you gotta constantly work.
That's it, exactly.
Work. It's not just gonna work with raw talent. It can only get you but so far, for so long. But you gotta constantly work. You gotta constantly study and practice.
Holy moly, macaroni! That's a lot. That I can see. That's how when it comes to
who has macaroni.
No, I'm just saying it's my thing. Holy moly, macaroni!
Oh,
like,
okay,
oh my God. It's a lot of. It's my metaphor of like that's a lot. That's a lot because of how. It seems like it is a serious job. It's a lot of work. It's hard work where you're building up monologues, as you're saying, and I guess going to auditions. How many auditions would it take to get the job? As many you use?
It depends on the project. It depends on what you're auditioning for. Like I know some some Hollywood productions, they will call you in. You probably have to come. It depends on the project. Maybe you have to do 3 auditions. Maybe you have to do 4 auditions. Maybe even 5, depending on like what it is. Sometimes it takes 1 audition because they want to really see if you're fit for the part. Like it's like so many steps to it. It depends on the project.
Okay. Fun question. Who is your favorite actor or actress and why?
That's freaking tough. It's like so many.
Should we say top 5? Top 5 actor, top 5 actors?
Oh no! Oh, you hit me with that. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Jeez. All right. So I'll throw some out there. I'm gonna say for me, Lenny James. He was in the Walking Dead. He's in the Walking Dead series. British actor. It's gonna be another British actor. Cillian Murphy, Peaky Blinders. He's another one. I got to throw Denzel Washington on there.
Denzel Washington's good. Mm-hmm.
I gotta throw. What was that? Three. That was three. I gotta go Gary Oldman. I gotta throw him on there because he's a chameleon of an actor. He's a character actor, and he's like just awesome.
Okay, so 5 actresses.
How many?
5 actresses.
Wait, that was 5?
That was 5 actors.
Okay, 5 actresses. Angela Bassett.
Not bad. Okay.
Viola Davis.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Give me a second. Angela Bassett, Viola Davis. She put me on the spot, y'all. She put me on the spot.
Who else?
Extra rock. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Oh, don't do this. Charlize Theron. That's 3. That's 3, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised though. I thought maybe you'd like say Scarlett Johansson.
No.
No.
Oh, I already said Viola Davis. I was about to say Viola
You
Davis.
said okay, so you said Angela
Angela
Bassett.
Bassett, Viola Davis.
Yeah.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's so many more. I just can't think off the top. I'm gonna say Lupita.
Lupita.
Black Panther.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I got one more. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank right now as far as actresses. Forgive me, ladies. Oh, Regina King.
Nice. But these are really good. I was thinking like Nina Long you might pick, or Megan Good.
No, I like them. It's hard to pick a top.
It is. It's true.
It's going to constantly fluctuate. It's kind of like my top 5 rappers, but that's a different story.
Okay, so I have a question. How do they know the characters they're playing for, and how do they put themselves in those characters?
What do you mean? How do they put themselves in those characters?
I'm guessing this is Fluffy Wolf Island, Kara Blue. I think he's asking for being an actor. How do you know? What characters you're playing for, and also how do you put yourself in those characters?
How do I put myself in those characters?
Mm-hmm.
Well, first there's a character description. Like when you when they have a casting call, you'll submit for it. So like you'll see depending on what they're looking for. For example, let's say we're casting for a black male, age range 25 to 36 to play an athletic, intelligent, wise guy with a sense of humor or whatever. You'll look at that description and you can be like, all right, I'm black, I'm 25, I could play 25 to 36 or whatever the description is, and you submit for it. And you just read the description, and they give you sides. Sometimes they give you sides, and they want you to do a monologue to showcase your ability to play that character. So whatever that character description is, you'll find a monologue, or they'll give you part of the script to go over to audition for, and they want you to present it.
Nice. I hope that answered that question for you, Fluffy Wolf. Oh, hello, Megan Starr. Hello, Gray. Hello, Silent. Hello, Cookie. There's a list. Hello, Kate. Yeah, this is going on. Hello. Who's this? Miss Sweet. Hello, Nathaniel. Hello, Emmanuel. Hello, K3. Am I forgetting anybody? Hold on. There's another question coming through. Goodness.
Come on with it.
Come on, you guys. Ask the question. Don't be scared. So here, Fluffy Whoop saying basically, he's like what you said, referring back to the quote, I don't want to be famous. I want to be
Great.
great. He's like, so you're saying you don't want to be popular, but you want to inspire.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. That's exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not like that. I mean, that could happen. I could become famous, but that's not the goal. Is to become famous. The
Right.
goal is to work. Is to be a working actor. To work on things that I want to work on, and to like also like inspire people to to think, inspire people to be better. Like do whatever project that I'm doing. So I don't necessarily want to be famous. Like I just want to be I just want to be great. I want people to be inspired. I want people to be moved. Like I don't care about being famous. I don't care about that. It's like I necessarily don't want that. It's like I don't want to be famous to a point where I can't walk out of my house. I just want to be that guy. Like, oh snap, he in this. Oh snap, I like him. Like, I forgot his name, but every time I see him, he's solid. That's it. I don't want to be.
This is really good. You want to leave. You want to leave a legacy. You want to leave a legacy. This is the end goal.
Yeah.
Another fun question. Video games, nay or yay?
Do I play video games?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. When I get a chance to, when I'm not studying or sleeping, I play video games. PS4. I play a lot of 2K mostly. When I get frustrated with my other games, I play Red Dead Redemption. That's one of my favorite games of all time. There's another game called Bloodborne.
I'm sorry, Blood what?
It's called Bloodborne.
Bloodborne. What is this game?
If people are familiar with like the Demon Soul games, it's kind of like you're fighting like these monstrous demons, and they're like huge, and some of them have tentacles. And the longer you play the game, the further you get into like a different level, the harder it gets. So don't you know, it's like some games they'll have like medium, hard. No, the further you go in the game, there's like you have to level up on your weapons. So this game is like so difficult. Like I haven't finished. It's like so much going on in this game. I was like, I'll come back to this in like 10 years.
Oh my God.
I'll come back to this game in like 10
Here
years.
I'm hoping you're saying like Among Us, Among Us or Super Mario, the old school stuff, Duck Hunt.
Super Mario, I mean, it's cool. I played that when I was younger, and I'll play it, but I like those crazy kind of games. Like
I love it. I love it. I already have the list of your films. He did a lot of films, you guys. Regrets is still in production. We got Unlawful Choices, No Games, which is a short film. Kindred is a web series. Is Kindred also on YouTube?
Yes, it is. It's also on YouTube.
Okay. To Kill a Mockingbird, stage play, and The Raisin in the Sun is also stage play. So these are the two he doesn't have. This is stage play, you guys. This is in the theater. But you guys know the summary of To Kill a Mockingbird and The Raisin in the Sun. Straightforward. Kindred, No Games, Unlawful Choices. I will put the link on the bottom of the IGTV, so you guys will see a copy of our interview as well as the link, so that we guys can check this out on YouTube. Amazing stuff, especially when Unlawful Choices was a little bit deep, I would have to say. It's pretty deep. Regret is, he was explaining it about anybody who's new, just came in and don't know what's happening. This is Omar Bullock. He is a inspiring actor. He's been in a few productions. He's still rising. He's still growing. He is a humble, down-to-earth guy who's just doing his best and passing on some tips and hints and his experience of being an actor. On that note, what other advice do you have or would you like to pass on to any actors or actresses that's here on the live tonight?
Study. Continue to study. Believe in yourself. I know that sounds cliche, but believe in yourself. No, really believe in yourself. Just figure out like if this is what you really want to do. Because it gets tough. You know, some things, some projects, like some things they don't pay. Like some things you audition for and feel
Right.
in. But you know, it's about building. It's about the work. It's about building and becoming better and better. And then eventually you'll get paid for it. You'll get to the level that you want. But first, before you do any of that, always study. Always study. Stay in class. Any actor, anybody want to be an actor, anybody who is acting, get in class. Like really know what you're doing. Really know what you're doing. Like try to perfect your craft the best way that you can. You'll feel like you learn something, like you know something. Every time that I'm like, all right, I got this. Bang bang. There's something else that comes in. It's like, oh, I really don't know anything. I'm really like, it's so much that I don't know, and it's like, damn. It's like I start back from square one. It's like, all right, I leveled up in this. Now it goes back down. Like, damn it, I learned that. I go back down. So it's like you're constantly learning. You're constantly growing, and you should never stop. You should never want to stop growing. You should always want to grow, no matter what level you're at. Like even Denzel said, he's still growing and he's still learning, and he's at the highest of the highest level. So if he's talking about that, then like I'm always gonna be growing like forever. And that's not just acting, that's just in life. Like you always want to grow. You always want to learn. Never feel like you're at a level where you can't learn, where you can't receive anything, but always growing and learning.
We have a question here from Only Megan Star. Any advice for a young person who is wanting to get into acting?
Any advice for a young person wanting to get into acting? I mean, it's the same answer. Get into class. Like I don't know if you're trying to get a little kid in class or if it's you, but get into class. Get a good teacher. Get good feedback. Find a class find a teacher that's really going to critique you, that really cares about you, that really wants you to grow and not just wants your money in a sense. And I can say that I've been blessed to have a teacher who really cares about you, and he really wants you to grow, not just as an actor, but as a person. And I think like being an actor, it allows you to grow as a person, because you get to see like different perspectives. You get to study different perspectives, and it helps you learn and understand people, and not condemn and judge people so much, but it helps you to see where they're coming from. So any young person, get into class, do your research. There's so much stuff on Google. Type in, how do I get into acting? I think the first thing that's going to come up is get into class. Get into class.
What if there's people out there who can't afford classes, especially now with COVID, and things are getting a little tight for people? What other advice would you pass on to them that will help if they can't do classes, if they and they're at home and they're a little bit limited with what they got?
Oh, let's see. So if I couldn't afford classes, what would I do? Watch a lot of movies. Watch a lot of movies and pick your favorite movies and find a monologue and recite it. Recite it in the mirror. Recite different emotions within that monologue. Read. Not only just read to understand, but read so you just get used to read out loud. I mean, so that you'll get used to talking.
Right.
If you want to be an actor, like you have to talk. So to work the muscles in your mouth, because you want to constantly work the muscles in your mouth, so that when you're on set, your mouth won't be frozen. So that certain words, certain rhythms of the dialogue won't be difficult for you. So you'll constantly know what you're doing. Warm-ups. There's warm-ups on YouTube, singing warm-ups. You could do that. Let me see. I said watch movies. Oh, read scripts, read plays. And the reason why you want to do that, you want to read random scripts or
Okay.
whatever. Like if you have a favorite movie,
Mm-hmm.
go online and look up the script and read the screenplay.
Okay.
This will get you a chance to study the screenplay and to know what's going on, to have a better perspective, to study the scene, study the scene, because that's how you become a great actor. That's how you become a good actor. You're aware of the surroundings within the scene. You know what's going on. You have to know what's going on in the scene to know how
Right.
to act. You have to know the environment, because within acting, you have to know you're coming from somewhere and you're going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm in a scene, if I don't know where I'm coming from, then it's not going to make any sense. So if the scene says, I walk into a scene
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still, I don't have a jacket on, but it's cold outside, and I'm just still, like, that's not going to make any sense. If it's cold outside, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna come in fast, and I'm gonna be shivering.
Okay.
Because
So you.
I understand the scene. I understand where I was coming from. I just came from outside. It was cold. So I'm not. If I'm coming in the scene and I'm having dialogue, I'm not just gonna be like, "Hey, what's up, man? Where you been?" I'm gonna come in like, "What's up, man? Where you been?" I'm coming from somewhere. So understand what's going on in the scene so that you can.
That's actually pretty cool though, because when you did it, I believe that you are cold. I'm thinking, okay, he needs a jacket, so we'll go get a jacket for him at that moment. So I'm like, holy crap. No, but it's okay. So what you're saying is that stick back to old school reading, going online,
read a
practice.
lot, read out loud,
Mhm.
do monologues, use your imagination, talk to yourself in the mirror. Talk to
Not
yourself in
bad.
the mirror. We do that. We do that though.
And then that way you're seeing your expressions, you're seeing how you're
You're
doing.
seeing your expressions. Yes, you're
Mhm.
seeing your expressions. You're just you're practicing. You're practicing moving your face. You're practicing seeing what you look like, right? Because
Mhm.
that's the whole thing. Like when you're on screen, you gotta see what you look like to see what you're doing. See what you're doing so that you can correct certain nuances of your facial expressions.
That's amazing. That's like the whole process of it. It's amazing.
It's
I
so
really, I
hard.
really,
Like it's like I'm working on the script. I'm reading the script now, and it's like I know the work that I'm going to put in. I know it's going to be worth it, and I know I'm going to get what I put in.
mm-hmm.
I know I'm going to get what I put in. And sometimes you might not hit the mark. That's just what it is. Sometimes you could do all this work, and then you be like, I did all this, and then you get on screen, and it's like, ugh. But sometimes you got to do the work. You just got to let it go.
That's true.
Dust your hands. Like, all right, I did what I can do. I did my best. I'm gonna keep working hard. I'm gonna just keep working hard, keep building, keep getting better. That's it.
So where do you envision yourself in 10 years from now?
10 years from now,
Hypothetically.
I see myself as a full-time working actor. I see myself in on a Netflix show,
Oh,
an episodic show. I think in 10 years, I see myself writing. I see myself writing and creating films. I can see myself doing that and just being able to travel.
no, that's admirable. That's amazing. Especially, you never know. You might be the next person, we're all watching on Bridgerton on Netflix.
Oh yeah,
So you'll be the
right,
next
yeah,
one.
just
You
that's
know,
cool.
you could be Simon's lost cousin, twice removed from the other side of the family.
I don't know what it is, but
You gotta check it
I
out.
haven't
If you
watched it.
didn't,
I haven't watched it. I know what you're talking
if
about though.
you got to watch Bridgerton, I'm
Yeah,
telling you, that is like some happening. I'm in love with that.
I've heard. I haven't
I'm
watched
in
it.
love with that show. And I heard that there's another couple other seasons coming out, so it's amazing. However,
Preaching.
we're about to finish up with the talk. Thank you again, Omar Bullock, for coming. and joining us on NazTalk. I really appreciate that you took the time to come and join us. And just tell us a little bit about yourself and explaining about how to be an actor, what's the process of being an actor. This is, hopefully there's a lot of actors and actresses that's just starting out and they want to do this. So I hope you guys on TikTok and on Instagram, I hope a lot of these advice helps. I hope you guys.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
Yeah.
another important thing is before we go,
Yes,
is surround yourself with people who are doing the same thing as you. Surround yourself with people who are going to motivate you and push you. For a minute, it was a struggle trying to figure out if I wanted to be an actor or not, because I was just like going through like this whole like confusion and like, because I started off as a personal trainer. I wanted to be a personal trainer, and I was like so confused.
Okay.
I was so confused of what I wanted to do, but it was just, I was just going through it. I had a job that I was doing that I wasn't doing well in, and I was like, I don't know, this is not for me. And I was crying, and my wife was with me, but she was my girlfriend at the time, and
Right.
she was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to be an actor. And she was like, okay, well, let's do that. So then, like, I went through that whole thing. Then I became a personal trainer, but acting was still at the back of my mind. But I was a personal trainer. I'm like, yo, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I spoke to my wife. I was like, yo, I want to focus on. I don't know what to do. She was like, what do you want to do most? And I was like, I think I want to do acting. And she was like, just focus on that. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna just focus on this, and then whatever. I just come back to personal training. Maybe if it's for me, whatever. But this acting thing just kept like itching at me. So my point is, like, my wife is there, being supportive as she is, bearing with me, like doing these auditions and constantly studying and sacrificing, allow me to sacrifice the time to be, be myself a little bit. Have that support system. That's another thing that helps me. Like, she helps me because she's like so supportive of my work and stuff like that.
Of course.
And yeah, just that energy. So have that support system with you. Find people that's going to support you. Any negative people around you, try to stay away from that. Any negative energy, stay away from that, because you don't need that. You're not going to level up if you have all this negative energy. You got all this weight bearing down on you. Get rid of that, because you're not going to go anywhere with that.
No, this is, you know what? That's a beautiful way to end the note, to on that note. That's beautiful, because it's true. I think it's anything in life, especially with anything you want to be in life, to be surrounded around positive and happy and motivated people who want to push not only themselves but also their friends, so we're all on the same page, so we all can be better.
Yes. That's
really important. That's true, especially now more than ever with COVID and lockdown, and it's a lot. Thank you again, Omar Bullock, for ending it with that. I love it. Especially you guys, the quote that he said, you guys, please keep it in mind and take it to heart. I don't want to be famous. I want to be great. So please keep that in mind. That's really important. Really, really important. Thank you again for joining us on NazTalk Live, which is on Fridays, you guys, via Instagram and TikTok, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until next time, you guys, I hope you guys can come and join us. Thank you again, Umar. Have a beautiful night.
Thank you.
And everybody else.
Thank you, everybody. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all of that good stuff.
All that good stuff. Yes. You guys, that's NazTalk out. Have a beautiful night.
Thank you and good night. Stay classy, San Diego. All right.